Hi there again. Right, in this video I am deciding to do the Sanseveria, also known as mother-in-law's tongue, or in America, snake plant. And at the moment we've got two. We've got the laurentii, which is a gold variegated type, and we have also got the plain green one. And it's the plain green one, which is mainly known as the snake plant. And as you can see with this one here, it has actually got a flower bud, or should I say a flower stalk forming. Since last year the laurentii flowered. As you can see from an earlier video, I've got a photo of the I've got a photo of the video. Hang on. Right, on the video I've got a photo of the flowers forming on this laurentii last year. That's what I meant to say. I got a bit confused then. So yeah, but mother-in-law's tongues rarely flower in cultivation, and this mother-in-law's tongue and the plain green mother-in-law's tongue, these are my very first. And the laurentii we got as a medium-sized plant about 3 years ago, and then the same day we got the green one as a tiny baby. So I would say that the laurentii is around 4 or 5 years old, and the green is around probably around 2 or 3 years. I'm not sure really, about 3 years I would say. Yeah, but last year when this flowered, it were a really big surprise, since mother-in-law's tongues rarely flower in cultivation, as I said. So because they're mainly foliage plants. Yeah, but so last year this one flowered, and this year that one is also flowering too. So that means 2 years in a row we have got mother-in-law's tongues in flower. Anyway, the care for these is that they do prefer to be in more or less full sun, but they can tolerate shadier conditions, and they can even tolerate shade. And through winter they don't need much water, only water enough to keep the soil sort of barely moist. Yeah, but through summer I water these like I do with the rest of the house plants. So yeah, and plus last year this actually produced some babies, so I had to cut the babies off and potted them up. But this year, as you can see, there's a baby growing here, and there's a little tiny shoe on that one. And I would say this mother-in-law's tongue is about 3 foot tall. And those mother-in-law's tongues are actually fairly slow growing. And they make a good focal point. And also the winter, and in the winter they do hardly grow at all. Since in winter it's always a tough time for any house plant. Yeah, but what I like about this mother-in-law's tongue is that it's actually it has got green and silver oh, green and silver patterning. It's the same colour as the species type. Yeah, but it has got gold edges to its leaves, and when the sun shines through this window and you are stood a bit further back, it's sort of it illuminates the coloration, and it does look quite decent. So And also, through summer they need quite a bit of water, some feeding, and hardly any through winter. And when these do flower, it's mainly around mid-spring to early summer, since the Maduro tongue here flowered last year about June, July time. Yeah, but this green one, it's got flower heads forming now, so that will probably flower around, I would say, about March, April time. So, yeah, but the thing is that Middle North tongues are one of the easiest houseplants to actually care for. So, yeah, and plus, it's very hard to kill one, and they're really, really easy. Yeah, but the thing what I like is that Middle Earth tongues are very long lived, very hardy, very easy to keep, and in and Middle Earth tongues obviously only flower in the right conditions, so I must have got the conditions right for these two. So yeah, and how to propagate is in late spring through to around midsummer. It is take the whole plant out and use a sharp knife and separate all of the babies, and then that's when you can pot them up and grow them as new plants. And there are some other Norse tongues prefer to be quite pot bound. Even though I've got my two in plastic pots, but they're actually best in clay pots or terracotta pots. It since as these grow and get pot bound, the rhizomes push through the soil and also the pot. So that means that at some point I am going to repot both of mine into clay pots or terracotta pots. Otherwise, they will go straight through these plastic pots that I have actually got them in, and that's so. So yeah, these are the Monroe's tongues. Even though mainly in this video focused on this one, but yeah, I'll give you a little look of the green one, which is now got a bud on it. So, alright, right, so they're my Monroe's tongues, and that's a bit of the care guide for them. Alright, so I'll see you soon. Alright, bye bye. Thank you. Bye 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 bye.